Magandang hapon, marhay na hapon sa gabos. Good afternoon to everyone. Sister Jessie po. Shout out sa lahat ng mga ACI sisters and ACI family and also Rafaelians. Today is August 15, 2025, Solemnity of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary, body and soul into heaven. From the Vatican News, and I quote, on November 1, 1950, Pope Pius XII proclaimed the dogma of Mary's assumption, body and soul into heaven. In the Apostles' Creed, we profess our faith in the resurrection of the body and in life everlasting. This is the ultimate goal and meaning of our life's journey. This promise of faith is already accomplished in Mary, who is the sign of sure hope and comfort. It is a privilege granted to Mary and closely connected to her being the mother of Jesus. Since death and the corruption of the human body are consequences of sin, it was not right that the Virgin Mary, who is free from sin, should be affected by this natural law. Hence, the mystery of her dormition or assumption into heaven. The fact that Mary has already been assumed in heaven is a reason to celebrate, to rejoice, to hope in the already and not yet. One of God's creatures, Mary, is already in heaven. With her and like her, we too, who are God's creatures, will one day be there too. Happy Fiesta, Our Lady of the Assumption Parish in Ginobatan, Albay, and all Assumption sisters. Last Friday, episode 48 ay pinamagatang Ordinary Boys, Extraordinary Call, from Seminarians to Formators. Ngayong hapon, episode 49 ay pinamagatang Mama Mary, the Timeless Influencer. Sobrang excited na kami na ipakilala sa inyo ang aming mga panauhin, pero bago ang lahat, pabatiin muna natin ang aking mga co-host.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sister Martha Hang. Nice to see you again. Shout out to all the ACI sisters and ACI families, and on those who are watching and listening our program this afternoon. By the way, we facilitate individual, group, and family recollections as well as parents-students encounter. Please just message us if you are interested. And for young ladies, senior high school graduates, college students, and young professionals who are interested to search for their vocations in life, you are invited to visit us at Santa Rafaela Maria Student Home, Sakpon, Daraga, Anbay. Please message us to Kita Kiss.
Maray na hapon sa Gabos, sa Giraray, si Sir Net po. Magandang hapon, maayong hapon sa tanan. Shout out kay Aspirant Key April and the Commission on Youth of Ligao. And then kay Searcher Julie Rose. Kita tayo next weekend, hopefully sa Matnog. At sa lahat ng mga kabataan na nakikilahok sa simbahan. Shout out din po kay Hana at sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa Usapang Bokasyon, ACI, labi na sa ako ang papa o sa akong mga igsoon. Anong platform po ba ang fina-follow mo? Anong platform ba ang sinusundan mo? Sa panahon ng social media, vlogs, TikTok, at mga trending hashtags, sa panahon na ang pagiging social media influencer ay uso at isa ng hanap buhay sa nakararami, kilalanin natin si Mama Mary, ang original at timeless influencer. Isang huwarang babae na ang kanyang simpleng fiat sa Diyos, pagtugon ng oo, ay naging tulay na pag-ibig ng Diyos sa sangkatauhan at naging simula ng ating kaligtasan. Marami pa tayong matutuklasan tungkol sa ating mahal na Inang Birhen, kaya samahan niyo po kami sa aming programang Usapang Bokasyon ACI, Episode 49, Mama Mary, the Timeless Influencer.
At ito na nga ang ating mga panauhin sa hapong ito. Welcome po, and please introduce yourself at mag-shoutout na rin.
Hi, sisters and all listeners of Usapang Bokasyon. I am Sister Aline from Naga.
Bakit walang
Hindi
video?
ka namin makita.
Wala po silang camera, sister, sa Zoom nila.
Ah,
Wala daw po kayong camera.
Sister Aline, wala kayong camera dyan? Hindi kayo makita?
Sisters, episode 49 na tayo. Isang episode na lang. 50 years. 50 years. 50.
1 year.
1 year na tayo. So next month, next Friday po tayo ay episode 50, and then it's a special edition po. That will be our 1 year anniversary dito sa Usapang Bokasyon ACI. Sisters Aline and Sister Sharon, kumusta na kayo dyan? Sila po ay parehong nasa Naga, nakadestino, and then alam natin na soon piyesta na ng Peña Francia, Our Lady of Peña Francia. And Sister Jessie is also from there. Would you like to say
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. Makahulugan at napakayaman ng kultura at tradition and fiesta ng Peña Francia. Kaya magiging busy na naman ang mga taga-Naga. Okay? Hindi kayo makitang dalawa. Okay.
Here.
Good. Okay.
Ayan.
Okay na. Nakita na namin ang mga face-to-face niya. Sige, please introduce yourself
Okay,
po
hello.
at mag-shout out na rin.
And I'm Sister Aline
Ayan, klaro
from
na.
here in Naga. And good afternoon to all us. Good afternoon, my dear sisters and all the listeners.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Isang mapagpalang hapon ating lahat. Happy Fiesta po sa ating mahal na ina, sa ating mga sisters over there. Isang magandang hapon po. Shout out na rin sa lahat ng mga masugid na taga-subaybay ng ating drama, ang ating mga kamadrehan, mga youth na nagsisearch. Gayon din aking nanay. Hello, ma.
Nanonood siya ngayon. Live. Excited na yun makita ang kanyang unika iha. Yan, nandun yan. Sigurado nanonood or manonood. Para sigurado yan.
Okay. So, Sisters Aline and Sister Sharon, please briefly share the highlights of your vocation story, because I know that you have already shared it here in the previous episodes po. Thank you.
Pang ilang beses nyo na bang paulit-ulit, pabalik-balik dito sa guesting sa UBA? Dalawa
Ako
na.
pang dalawa. yun.
Dalawa. Okay, yeah.
Sister siya.
Pangalawa po.
Okay, highlights. For me, I reflect on my journey as handmaid. I think one of the highlights is bring my perpetual profession, as it is my definitive day of belonging to the congregation. And it also, as we are handmaids, like Mama Mary, that I remember that when I said, I am the handmaid of the Lord, be it done to me according to your word. So it's following Jesus in the footsteps of Mama Mary and Saint Rafaela in surrendering to the Lord, whatever His plan for me, and not my planning, but His plan. So that is it's my almost 12 year. This coming August 23, I will be celebrating the 12th year of my perpetual profession. So for me, these are those things of the highlight of my journey in handmaid. So it's always, and thank you for all. I really
So, 12 years na po pala. 12 years, no?
Oo.
August 23. Also, happy fiesta, Sister Aline. Month mo pala ngayon.
Yes.
Yan, naalala ko magkasunod kayo ni Sister Annie, no? Shout out kay Sister
Yes,
Annie.
yes.
Laging nanonood din yon. So, August 22 and then sunod ikaw, August 23. Yeah. And 12 years na po. Thank you.
Perpetually.
Perpetual, opo.
Perpetual.
Sister Sha.
Okay, sir. Tingnan din po sila
Hindi masyado clear.
Kanilang
Mahina ang signal.
So,
Sister, medyo Shopee po. Shopee po, ang gaganda ng sharing. Pero
Hindi na-
Shopee po talaga hindi namin maklaro.
Hindi namin marinig.
Mahina ang signal?
Hindi namin naintindihan.
Shopee po talaga.
Choppy kayo. Mahina ba ang signal dyan?
Ano pinakamalakas nating signal dyan sa ating magandang community sa Sabang?
Hindi. Choppy ang inyong...
Hindi namin
ano.
maintindihan. Sayang. Wow, ang ganda naman ng inyong tabernacle at monstrance.
Choppy.
Ayan, wala na talaga. Oy, beautiful. Ang ganda.
Yan yung bago.
Oo, yan yung bago.
Oo.
Ang ganda. Sakto lang. Beautiful. Mm-mm. Sana makahanap po sila ng magandang signal. Kasi tiyak ko ang gaganda ng mga sharing ng ating mga kapatid at very timely kasi malapit na po yung fiesta sa Naga, pareho silang taga Naga. Ay, Sister Sha is from Albay, kaya next Saturday naman yung ating
Bukas.
fiesta ng Our Lady of Salvation. Yan,
Bukas.
mauuna tayo kay Mama Mary, kay Our Lady of Peña Francia. And then si Sister Aline is from Naga. And then Sister Jessie is from Kamsur.
Yeah.
So excited na tayo na ano ba mga activities, Sister Jessie, sa Naga?
Usually, 3-week celebration yan.
So nag-start na kaya ngayon?
Not,
Hindi pa.
Maybe si Ina nagbibisita na. Nag-iikot na si Ina sa mga places, institution. Usually, August pa nag-start na yan. Before the fiesta, Mama Mary is visiting institutions, schools, mga chapels.
Ng Kamsur.
Ng Kamsur.
Wow. So,
Oo. Minsan nakakarating nga rito, di ba? The whole Bicol region, I think. Because the whole Bicol region is celebrating, not only Naga, during the fiesta. Because all the dioceses partake in the celebration. They all go there, di ba? All the dioceses celebrated their mass on the 9 days novena in the cathedral. So, all
So,
the
nung-
priests and the bishops.
nung bata ka pa, naalala mo na dumalaw din si Mama Mary sa
Yeah.
Baaw?
Di ko naalala.
Oo.
But when I was assigned there, kami nagdadala kay Mama Mary sa mga institution, sa mga religious, tayong mga religious group doon. Ang is to visit, bring Mama Mary to the different institution, like in the jail.
Ay, ang
sa
ganda.
mga- oo. That's my memory when I was assigned there. Na
So-
bring to the people who cannot come.
Yeah.
So Mama Mary is the one visiting.
Ay, andyan na.
Okay na, hindi kayo marinig.
I cannot hear.
Nagsasalita na ba kayo?
So siya,
Di pa.
hindi
Hello,
marinig.
sisters. Rinig nyo na po ba?
Po?
Nakamute. Hindi kayo marinig.
Pero kung walang video, mas klaro kaya yung yung audio? Try the video and audio this time. Sister Aline, masarap kinakain mo. Oo, lunch pa yan.
Snack time.
O, start time na, advance. Sister Sha, nagsasalita ka na?
Lakas ka. Choppy talaga.
Shopee talaga. Try daw po natin tanggalin si video daw po. Kung audio lang, anong effect?
Ano yun, laptop bang ginagamit nila? Choppy
Choppy
talaga.
pa din.
Walang maintindihan.
Sister, try daw po na mag-audio. Audio lang daw po muna. Walang video. Baka mas magbaray-rahay.
Kasi kanina clear na walang...
Hello?
Yan. Sige daw
Yes
po.
po.
Yan.
Okay na, malinaw na kami.
Malinaw po
Oo,
pala
I
kayo.
mean, better than Shopee na wala talagang maintindihan.
Oo.
Sister Sha, sana ulitin mo po yung sharing mo.
Kasi wala kaming narinig.
May narinig pero walang naintindihan.
Yes.
Si Shopee.
Po, sister, natukoy ko po yung mga significant
Yes.
highlights
Okay.
the vocation journey. I was recalling way back when I was a child, how my mother, my father bringing us to school
Mhm.
and bringing us to the church regularly,
Mhm.
putting us in touch with, especially with the Blessed Mother's maternal care and protection. So every night we were doing that. Hanggat dala-dala ko na siya, especially nung nag-high school kami, where we got more involved with Our Lady of Mount Carmel, yan, Confraternity of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. There, we had more opportunities to journey together with Mary. Tapos, I didn't realize that that was already the parang awakening of the call until I was in high school. That was already pala nurtured there. So that was the first time I told my mother about it. And then later in college, that was the highlight where I finally had the grace and received the grace to be able to acknowledge the call to follow the Lord until eventually that definitive yes of receiving the grace of saying the fiat to God's own fiat. Ayan. So, by that time, that was really a grace-filled encounter with the Lord that until now, God keeps on nurturing to continue to be faithful and fruitful in His mission.
Yeah. Sige. Thank you. Ituloy na kaagad natin yung ating tatalakayin na natin yung ating tema today. So magtatanong na po kami, what comes to your mind when you hear the term social media influencer in this generation? Ano bang ibig sabihin yan sa henerasyon ngayon? Social media influencer.
Sa akin po, sister, sa simpleng pagpapahayag, ito po yung mga tao in different social media platforms wherein they are sharing their own ideas, sharing their own thoughts, insights, and also at the same time even sharing their own products to be able to capture audience. And over time, they are able to establish a following a following of certain number of people. As also mentioned in the introduction, sometimes this is already a source of income for some. But basically, ideas are shared, even products, to be able to influence more people and eventually establish a following of their own.
For me, just to add, it's like reaching people with their advocacies that they believe in, trying to reach out many people as they can through the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and all other things, TikTok, Facebook. So somehow these people all have these accounts just to reach as many as people that they want to convince of what they are sharing, or what they believe in. So convincing others through the thoughts, ideas that they believe in through the social media different platforms. So that's it.
Sir, you first. Oh. So, you first, Sister Martha, the one at the back po. Before you, si Hang muna. Yeah.
So, Sisters Aline and Sharon, what are the similarities and differences between Mama Mary and the social influencers of this generation po? Thank you.
Using that definition that you just shared.
For me, based on the Magnificat of Mama Mary, she mentioned that my soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. So in all, as Mama Mary as an influencer is, all that she was doing was to praise all for the glory of the Lord. And with the
Hello? Nawala.
Wala na kaming marinig.
Nawala. No, they're not
Maybe
there.
they're
But I think they're still there kasi nandyan pa yung
Sis na.
kanilang... Oo. So, isa sa mga... Ano sa tingin niyo po ang kaibahan?
Ng-
Media, ang social influencer ngayon, they sell their themselves, no? Parang the attraction is look at me and then sana all, parang ganyan na parang nakafocus sa sarili. Whereas si Mama Mary
Is leading people.
is leading people to the
To
Lord.
Jesus.
Look at Him. Not look at me, but look at Him.
Mm.
Parang ganyan. So,
Always leading us to Jesus, to her son.
so the focus is always
Jesus.
her son. Yun. So, yun, parang yun talaga yung mission ni Mama Mary yata, na dalhin ang lahat ng tao sa kanyang anak. Hindi sa sarili, pero sa kanyang anak. Kaya, walang dapat ikatakot na lalapit na kay Mama Mary kasi hindi po siya sagabal, hindi po siya hindrance. Siya po ay daan. Parang, catalyst, ma-facilitate yung pagrani, paglapit sa kanyang anak na si Jesus. Kasi 'di ba sa ibang religion parang takot kay na hindi naman daw Diyos si Mama Mary, bakit daw sasambahin, although hindi naman natin sinasamba, we revere her, we give reverence, our utmost reverence sa Inang Birhen, but we only adore, sinasamba ang kaguranglan lang. And then lahat naman po ng naakit ni Mama Mary ay dinadala kay Jesus. Yon. Sister?
Yeah, totoo yun na ako nga sa karanasan ko, una kong nakilala si Mama Mary bago si Jesus.
Yeah.
So siya ang pinakilala siya sa akin ng parents ko, pagiging member ng mga grupo tulad ng pagiging Children of Mary, Legion of Mary. So doon ko nakilala kung sino si Mama Mary by joining in this sabi niya, as a youth, you should really join in this religious association that would really help paano maging model si Mama Mary as a woman. Kasi yun yung tinuturo, paano magdasal, paano maging magandang ugali tulad ni Mama Mary. So yun, turo Mama Mary talaga is tapos saka pinakilala sa Jesus. So doon ko din nakilala.
So, to Jesus through Mary.
Through Mary.
Yeah.
So totoo yan.
Oo. How about you,
Siya
Sister?
muna ang
Siya
nagpakilala.
muna. How about you, Sister Martha? Did you feel
It's
close to
true.
Jesus first or Mama Mary first?
Actually, I asked Mama Mary first, close to Mama Mary, to lead me to Jesus, to teach me how to love Jesus as well. And beside that, I see Mama Mary leads us to Jesus, and Mama Mary for others also. No, in the gospel that Mama Mary, when she conceived Jesus, she was in haste to share the joy with Saint Elizabeth. No, so Mama Mary for others also. So. I think this is the good example for us to learn from her also. Thank you.
That's why when they flash the portrait of the tabernacle and the monstrance within, it's the perfect metaphor of Mama Mary being the tabernacle, always having Jesus within, and that's also a challenge for us to be Jesus's tabernacle, bringing Jesus to others. Yeah. Time. Yeah.
Yeah. So, time check. It's already 1:31.
Sister, with your answers.
Oras hatod sa Indokang Optin Lutein Capsule. Alagaan ang paningin sa tulong ng Optin. Kitang-kita ang kalusugan ng mata.
Plemex. Pag may ubo o hika, Plemex agad. Basta lagundi, Plemex.
Artisan Joint Supplement. Bumabagal ang galaw dahil sa joint pain at arthritis. Mag-Artisan.
Plemex for kids. Mommies, agapan agad ang ubo at plemang nakabara. Pambatang lagundi. Plemex!
Sa Uno Plus, kalidad na maaasahan mo. Serbisyong swak sa imo. Liver Aid Silimarine Capsule. Ang good drinks at good food, perfect combo. Isama pa ang Liver Aid. It's liver lover, boys.
Pre, makinig ka muna. Payong kaibigan lang ha. Work hard, play hard. Yan ang motto ko dati. Pero nakakapagod din pala katagalan. Sa gitna ng lahat ng mga puyat, inom at pagkain ng masasarap, kasama na ang oily at fatty foods, kailangan pa ring bantayan ang kalusugan. Tamang kontrol ang kailangan. Katuwang ko, ang Liverade. May silimarin na maaring makatulong protektahan ang atay. Cheers to more good times. Be a liver lover. Mahalagang paalala, ang Liverade ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat kabiling paggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit. Ang good drinks at good food, perfect combo. Isama pa ang Liverade para sa kalusugan ng atay. Mabibili sa mga leading drugstores nationwide.
Piolo Pascual po. Sa ubo at hika, may Plemex Forte Syrup and bottles. Pero para sa ginhawang kailangan agad, may Plemex Forte Capsule and Blister Pack. Madaling bitbitin, kayang ibulsa. Gawa sa natural na lagundi na tumutunaw at nagpapalabas ng plema. Convenient na, ginhawa pa. Plemex Forte Lagundi in Capsule. Basta lagundi, Plemex. Easy!
Vitex Segundo L is the generic name of Plemex Forte. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Naghahanap ka nin kabalikat sa asenso at taman ang urig mo asin mag-asenso ang negosyo. May Uno Plus na kalidad, mag-Uno Plus, mag-Uno Plus. Rasa sa imong mauwag, serbisyong totoo, produktong garantisado. Ang Uno Plus asin urig mo, ang gabat na gusto. Uno Plus matabang sa imo. May Uno Plus na kalidad, mag-Uno Plus, mag-Uno Plus. Rasa sa imong mauwag. Sa Uno Plus, kalidad na masasarigan mo, serbisyong swak sa imo. Magbisita sana sa Uno Plus Facebook page.
In my search for gold, I've traveled far, but the gold I seek ay nasa McDo na! The new Golden Chicken Curry Filet. Curry sauce that's so flavorful and delicious. Wow! Mapapa-extra rice ka! The new McDonald's Golden Chicken Curry Filet. Sulit busog with extra rice. 99 pesos lang. Price varies. Available from July 15 to October 31, 2025 per GTI Fair Trade Permit number FTEB 230607 series of 2025.
Kung ikaw ay edad 50 pataas katulad ko, may mataas na ang risk ng panlalabo ng paningin. Mas challenging ang pang-araw-araw na gawain tulad ng pagbabasa, pagsusulat, at pagmamaneho. Ang Optin ay may lutin na maaaring makatulong sa kalusugan ng mata, nilalabanan ng epekto ng glaucoma, macular degeneration at katarata. Kitang-kita ang kalusugan.
Mabibili ang Optin sa mga pangunahing butika nationwide. Mahalagang paalala, ang Optin ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
The Diocese of Legazpi brings you One Voice Part 2. One Voice Part 2, a dinner concert for a cause, featuring the clergy and seminarians of the Diocese of Legazpi with renowned chef, Chef Jesse Senchoco, as we serve fine dining experience. Happening on October 10, 2025, 6 p.m. at the Legazpi City Convention Center, LC3. Reserve your seat now. Tickets available at your local parish or donate through our GCash 0917-559-1800 or at our BDO account through the Roman Catholic Bishop of Legazpi Incorporated 0018-1802-4874. Be a benefactor. Support a seminarian.
Anhagad kong pamibi ali sa sendo. Danganing ini sa itong pagtiripo nini, entertainment, at the same time fine dining, lugod mapangyari asin maging mabunga, huli kan sa inong suporta, asin tabang kan sa itong mahal na Diyos. Salamat po!
Itagabos may paniningmagan sa lamang saro. Itagabos tiniripo ninyo sa
Welcome back sa ating programang Usapang Bukasyon AZI, episode 49 na pinamagatang Mama Mary, the Timeless Influencer. Okay, sister. Do you agree that Mama Mary is the original influencer and why? And you may add, what are their similarities and differences between Mama Mary and the social influencers of this generation? Pwedeng Tagalogin, sister. Para lahat makaintindi.
Mas naging choppy.
Choppy kayo.
We definitely affirm that Mary is timeless influencer of our time. She is a timeless influencer first because her message, first of all, is timeless. Jesus himself is his message. And she herself is the dwelling place of our Lord, being his mother. In comparison to the other influencers of our time today, both are communicating a message, but hers is a timeless message. Long before these social media influencers arrived in their generation, Mary had been proclaiming her message, and all of us, our recipients, are able to experience, especially of Jesus, whom she bore to the world. So in our own unique experiences, all of us have been influenced by Mary. Also in the manner of communicating. So as long as there is a gospel, the gospels exist, it's also a way of communicating Jesus, the message. However, those social media influencers of our time today, I notice the message, parang they come and go. They come and go, another will come and then forgotten. And also sometimes the media, different media are sometimes used not so responsibly. Some are spreading fake news instead of the news that can really uplift and empower people. So with Jesus as Mary's message, it shall always be timeless message. And I'm sure there will be a lot more of people shall be influenced by her in the coming generations. And the messages now of the influencers now may be no more by that time.
Mm. Wow, ang ganda nung sinabi. Si Shasha, maganda yung sinabi mo na the message is Jesus, no? And then whereas yung mga influencers in this generation, in terms of content, paiba-iba ng content, uso-uso ba? Ngayon, ito yon. Pero kinabukasan, wala na, makakalibutan na, passé na, ganyan. Pero yung good news, yung message, yung content ni Mama Mary transcends time, transcends generation. Yeah, lahat tayo, itong devotion and love for Mama Mary will always be timeless. And he's the original influencer. Mamaya may gusto kong yung yung wedding at Cana, yung as an influencer. Mamaya mag-uusapan natin, pero baka ma-share din po nila. Yeah. So ito ngayon, how does Mama Mary impacted your journey as a handmaid given your present mission?
For me, as a handmaid, I would go back again from her words in the Magnificat. He has looked upon his lowly servant. So for me also, as a handmaid, that the mission that I am entrusted is always, I experience how he looked upon me as his lowly servant. And knowing that the mission that is entrusted to me is I am God's instrument of his way of sharing to the children the good news, specifically Jesus himself. And in all these things that I am doing is always with God's grace from this, like Mary, from her Magnificat, he has looked upon his lowly servant, that all the graces, all the things that is happening, all the blessings, and all the people he has been sending in the mission wherever I will be assigned. And presently here is because there is a God who look upon me in spite of my imperfectness, my shortcomings, but because of how he has loved me, how he has taken care of me to sustain the mission. Like Mama Mary, he entrusted, he surrendered. So that's how I also look upon Mama Mary entrusting everything to the Lord, that he was able to fulfill her mission as a mother of God, because he believed in that look, in that love, how she was sustained by God's grace. So that one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sister Sha? How about Sister Jessie and Sister Martha? How does your journey as a handmaid having impacted your life?
It's true. Yeah, this is the relationship with Mama Mary helped me as lost in the journey as a handmaid. That sometimes there's I do not know how to do, how to listen, to practice the will of God. So as I come to Mama Mary and I ask her how to listen, to do, and just that's just trust Him, not just the Lord, and be humble, because all the grace blessing come from the Lord, and we are nothing but upon His grace and His love and His faithfulness. So we come to know Him, to love Him, and I learned from Mama Mary also the way to care for each other, to bring Jesus to others as well.
That has always been Santa Rafaela's dream, no? To make
Yes.
Jesus Eucharist known, loved, adored, served. And that is precisely what Mama Mary has always been doing. Timeless. Yun, ang ganon.
Yes.
And then, sa akin naman is yung si Mama Mary na staying close with Jesus at all times. In good times and bad, no? Yung joyful mystery, yung panahon na hindi naman niya masyado naintindihan. Yung sa Annunciation, she remained with Jesus. And then sorrowful mystery, ganun din. And then luminous mystery, always staying close to Jesus. And then, but the sorrowful mystery did not end in sorrowful mystery, but it always ends in resurrection. Kaya nga, we are celebrating now the solemnity of the Assumption of our Blessed Mother. So yun yung ano na, just stay put, stay close, remain in His love, no matter what. Kasi yun yung ginawa ng mahal na Inang Birhen. Nakatulong din sa kanya yung kanyang pagiging discerning, na pag hindi niya naintindihan, she would just contemplate, and it all remains in her heart, and then contemplating it in her heart. Yun, yung gano'n, kasi hindi naman lahat na iintindihan natin, no? Like, now, it's a challenge for me to accompany young people in this generation, mga Generation Z. So, I don't claim that I understand them always, but like Mary, kahit hindi naintindihan, just stay close with Jesus. And kung ano man yung kaya lang nila, embrace them as they are, see them as really God's beloved. And then paano makapasok sa buhay nila para yun din na madala si Kristo sa buhay nila. Kasi alam natin yung joy, ano yung joy na pwedeng maibigay sa isang taong naglalakad na may pananalig sa Diyos. Alam natin yun, naranasan natin yun, kaya gusto rin natin ipasa sa mga kabataan. Pero it's a challenge, hindi po, kasi sa daming joy na ino-offer ang mundo, parang minsan nawawala yung sense of God, no?
The temporary joy.
Yeah, yun.
That the world is offering.
Yan. Sister Jessie, how about you, dear? Wala pa sila.
Yeah.
Sige po, Sister Jessie, ikaw po.
So, malaking tulong si Mama Mary sa journey in this vocation, kasi siya yung aking model of how she followed Jesus, in everything. Sabi mo nga, in joy and in pain, palaging nandoon si Mama Mary, sa lahat na sa buhay ni Jesus. So siya mismo ang unang disipulo actually ni Jesus, kung paano siya naging model, disciples. So, yun din ang aking parang model sa pagsunod kay Jesus, bilang disipulo niya, sa kanyang mga pagiging humble, contemplating, yung hindi nagrereklamo is that just follow Jesus, and yung concern niya, yun din yung concern ni Jesus, parang iisa lang sila sa puso, So, yung mission ba ni Mama Mary is for us to really experience yung joy, na awaiting for us. Parang yun yung gusto ni Mama Mary i-share sa buong mundo, sa buong tao. That there is joy awaiting if we only listen, if we only follow, do what God's will. So yun yung gusto niyang i-share talaga sa mundo, sa atin. Na hindi pa lahat nakaka-gets ba? Kaya patuloy tayong nagkikwento tungkol kay Mama Mary, kasi hindi pa nakukuha ng karamihan. Ano ba talaga yung papuntahan natin? Ano ba yung buhay natin, yung meaning ng buhay, yung hinahanap natin na hindi makuha-kuha sa kung saan-saan. Pero tinuturo na ni Mama Mary, pero hindi pa rin magets ng karamihan. Kaya patuloy sigurong, kaya si Mama Mary hindi rin napapagod magpaalala araw-araw sa atin kung paano sumunod paano makita yung daan patungo sa buhay na walang hanggang kaligayahan.
Kaya nga, even John the Baptist as a baby in the womb of his mom Elizabeth leapt for joy when the two babies encountered through to their mothers. So there is joy when we have Jesus amidst us. So yun po. And then yung pagiging disipulo ni Mama Mary, na proud si Jesus nung sinabi niya na, di ba, blessed is she who bore you, parang ganyan, no? And then whose breast you parang dumede ka, parang ganyan, no? Anong tumulong sa'yo, nag-take care sa'yo. And then ang sagot niya is, blessed is he or she, blessed are they who do the will of God. So parang promoting his mom na, ito yung nanay ko, my first disciple. She's not just my biological mother, but she's my first disciple, the first handmaid. Kaya po, yun, pangalan din natin, handmaid of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Imitating Mary po. Mary's faith, Mary's obedience. Yung sinasabi mo, kaya may twin hearts, no? Kasi iisa lang talaga
ang kanilang nasa puso.
Ang interest niya, wala iba siyang ibang interest kundi interest ni Jesus. Los intereses de Jesus.
Okay.
Yun.
So,
Sige po.
sisters, what do you think is the Blessed Mother's main mission, goal, or coat of arms, kumbaga?
Sister Martha. The coat of arms, yung meron yung mga obispo. Ano naman ang coat of arms ni Mama Mary?
I think the Blessed Mother's main mission is to bring Jesus, to lead people to close to Jesus, to teach them who Jesus is, and to listen and to put it in practice, listen the will of God and put it in practice. And another mission is her humility, her humility, her faithfulness, she have many good value that we need to learn from her, to ask her to help us to live as she lives, and to ask her, she is the way to lead us to Jesus more faster and closer to Jesus. That's it. The mission that we need to learn is the missions of Mary also.
And also, always in many apparition, di ba? She said, for conversion, magbago, bumalik sa Diyos. Yun lang ang daan, parang gano'n na. Because Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So lahat na nandoon. Nandoon na yung sagot ng ating mga hinahanap. Walang ibang sagot. Kaya gano'n na lang katindi ang pag-promote ni Mama Mary sa kanyang anak. Kasi lahat na hinahanap natin ng buhay natin, ang sagot si Jesus.
Yung sinasabi mong daan, so ako naman yung being bridge of hope. Siya yung daan, siya yung bridge ng hope, and the hope is Jesus. Bridge of love, and the love there is Jesus. Bridge of peace, and the peace is the Prince of Peace, Jesus himself. So yun, yung bridge, daan nga. Kasi katulad ng sinabi ninyo na lahat ng daan ay through Mary, walang ibang patutunguhan kung hindi kay Jesus. Hello, sisters! We have 7 minutes. Last 7 minutes. With your wisdom, you share with us now.
Mahina talaga ang signal.
Okay na, clear ka na.
Clear na kayo.
Sige na.
Sige po.
Clear na.
Last 7 minutes. Talk lang kayo ng talk. Share lang kayo ng share. Kung anong gusto nyong i-share po about Mama Mary.
Ito na, siguro if Mama Mary were today, what would you tell our young audience?
Ending na.
Oo.
Ito na lang muna, yung hindi pa natin natatanong yun. Sister Martha?
Yung
life
mission.
Sige. Yeah.
So sisters, as ACI, how does Mama Mary's life and mission influence as a congregation?
May I answer that already?
Ano?
Already.
Not yet. We did not answer this one yet.
Because
Really?
yes, not yet, Sister Allen.
Waiting for your wisdom.
Okay, we just repeat. For me, how Mama Mary has influenced me is I would go back to her Magnificat that says, He has looked upon me, His lowly servant, that in the lowliness, like Mama Mary, in her lowliness, it is the love, the look of Jesus that she was able to do his mission, her mission. So, like me also, as a simple handmaid, it is God's graces, it is God's love that I can carry out the mission He has entrusted to me. So, with all the things that I am doing, even the way I handle crisis, I would really look upon Mama Mary. Like Mama Mary, when she was worried in crisis, she pondered things in her heart. She asked the guide of the Holy Spirit. So somehow, in this mission that is not easy, there are challenges. Mama Mary influenced me to do as she did, and always praying at the end, I am the handmaid of the Lord, be it done to me according to His will. So that's it.
Thank you. Sister Sha, as a congregation po, how does Mama Mary influence us as a congregation po, as handmaids?
As a congregation,
Opo.
as we remain part of sources and means of our spirituality is the accompaniment of Mary. And we have been journeying with her. And as a congregation, we are, the influence is like, especially the quality of Mary that accompanies, no? When she said of that, yes, to be able to really say yes to the Lord. But Mary did not contain the fiat. She allowed people to be able to experience the same. That's why when she was with the disciples at the wedding at Cana, whatever it tells you. And as a congregation, our mission of reparation, when we do accompaniment to so many people of the different expressions of apostolate, we have been accompanying as well people to be able to encounter and experience God who really cares for them, and at the same time to be able to respond to His invitation, to say yes to Him in whatever mission, way of life the people are.
Thank you.
Ang bilis ng oras.
Yung message time na?
Yes.
Meron. Ayaw pa namin umalis kasi nag-umpisa pa lang sila. Time na daw.
Sorry.
Sige na. Sige po.
So, ang bilis ng oras, pero bago tayo magtatapos, anong mensahe ang nais niyong iparating sa mga searchers?
Okay, for the searchers, like also, if Mary would relay the message na patuloy pa rin yung pinahayag sa kanya ng anghel, huwag kayong matakot. Do not be afraid to listen, to respond, and to follow the Lord's invitation to you wherever you are right now, whatever is the invitation to you, in whatever state of life that is inviting you. Do not be afraid, because He who calls you is really faithful, trustworthy, and will sustain you with grace that you truly need. And at the same time, to collaborate with that grace that never fails.
Do not be afraid to do whatever He tells you.
Yes.
So to add also the word of Jesus, do not be afraid. So any young women there who are experiencing the feeling or call to religious life, especially to handmaids. So be assured of our prayers and always pray also, because surely God will reveal to you what is God's plan for you. And with Mary, during the Annunciation, when she heard the message of an angel, even she was uncertain of it, and all of us experienced, but she trusted God and she said yes. So that's it. Hopefully, we pray that in God's call we say yes, because at the end it is His will that would bring us joy and real happiness.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sisters,
So-
thank you really for your time, kasi alam namin gaano kayo ka-busy, and yet hindi pa yata nagla-lunch nung to. Inuna si Uba. Maraming salamat po talaga.
Okay, salamat sa
Thank
lahat
you.
ng sharing natin ngayon. It has been enriching. Salamat sa inyo. Salamat sa ating bisita ngayon, hapon, Sister Aline Barde and ACI, at Sister Mary Sharon Francisco, ACI, at ang mga inyong lingkod, Sister Jessie, Sister Net, Sister Marta. Salamat po, hanggang sa muli. See you next Friday.
Thank you, sisters.
Thank you, sis.
Trying to be a blessing.